Hi, everybody. Well, today is live. I'm just going to change a little bit the energy. I'm just downstairs, so my instruments are upstairs. So I'm going to use a tuning fork only. So here we are again, last week of April. And I don't know for you, but it's been an intense last 5 days energetically. Very much. Would be nice to know if anybody is around. Otherwise, hope you watch these later. Now, part of me wanted to have a holiday and be in the forest or the beach, but happily, I was working with really a nice group of people that came for the workshop that I had of crystal balls. Since I've been teaching for 22 years sound healing in Spain and South America, and as well in some other countries here in Europe. This was a Spanish group, and there were two intense days. And today I had Reiki attunements for people of the first and second level. So it's been intense with all the energies that have been moving. So part of me wanted to sleep and just integrate the energies, and another part of me knew that it was necessary to do what I was doing with people, because a lot of people are waking up. Hi, Neo. Oh, great that you're here. Normally, nobody's around at this time. Congratulations about your music. I'm really happy that you managed to have your first record. I'm gonna listen to it, promise. So let's see. The card, I just had the reading for the people in Spanish. So I'm gonna share the one that I just pick up, and now I just moved it, so I have to pick up the one that is there. You're welcome, Neo. I'm really happy that you did it. I did my first record in 2004, and the second was in 2010, which was about meditations. And then in 2012, it was mantras and songs. And 2014 was the last one, which was with crystal balls. And that's it. And I haven't done another one because it's complicated with instruments, especially when they're difficult to record. And as you know, as a musician, it's as it is. And now I don't know where I put the car. Oh God. I found it. Okay. Now, it's an interesting week because the card, I don't know if you can see it. It's praying. It's a card about the divine feminine, okay? This card is both orientated to men and women. Now, the woman in the image is kind of prostrated in front of this red mountain that represents not the biological woman, but the divine feminine. Now, why she's there like that? She is asking to heal all the wounds that she has inherited, not just in this lifetime, but from her family, from other lifetimes as a woman. Everything that, in a way, she feels ashamed of being a woman. Now, for men, this is about all the projections you had about the feminine. Some of them can be inherited, and others can be projected, okay? Meaning, for you, Neo, it will be your mother, if you have sisters, your girlfriends, either if they were partners or just friends. So, how can we heal everything that we have inherited that is not healed? Because what happens is that when you have not reclaimed those fragments, there is a part of you in the feminine that it's not whole. Okay? So that part that you're ashamed of and you still project outside is still a part that is missing in you. So to reclaim that power, you need to heal that side. Now, what can we do this week? from today until Saturday. That Saturday is as well new moon. It's quite a good time to do this before manifesting, so you get rid of what is not good for you anymore. So my suggestion for this week is, first, find out, if you don't know too much about mother, grandmother, and others in the family that you have inherited. Find out what are the wounds that you have inherited. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, just family wise, the yin tree, what does it say? What is there? Okay. And then you make another list with women in your life. For you as a man, friends, it could be people you work with, okay? If you have a sister, your mother. But then, if you're a woman and you're a man as well, with some of them, you probably felt, oh, it's fantastic. I love it. I really resonate with this person. And with others, it could be enemies as well, somebody that you really parted really bad. So, in the list, for the family ones, sorry, I've been talking all day, so unless I drink water, I am coughing. So you write down all those wounds, and then with the friends, colleagues, enemies, whoever it is, you have two sides. One, for that quality that attracted you in the first place when you met that person, and the one that you reject, the one that detonates things in you. Okay? And you make the whole list. Obviously, you don't do it all at once because it would be too much. So the idea is that you take some of them, you do a little bit every day. Every time you take one person, you do a breathing exercise, you connect with the person. Here, there are a lot of forgiveness exercise that you can do. I mean, I do several ones. I do some that they taught me, others that I write about. But first of all, it's about finding out, how do you feel in front of this person? Okay, sometimes I feel like I'm in a theater. I imagine first that I am in a theater that I basically bathe in violet and pink color. And as you know, when you're in the theater, you can be on stage, and then in front of you, everybody's sitting there. So in this case, the people that you have to work with, either forgive or whatever it needs to be done, they come one by one and they sit in front of you. And you feel what you need to feel, you say what you need to say. And at the end, you actually you thank them, apart from forgiving them, and you send back the energy that is theirs and you reclaim yours. Now, sometimes it's not that simple, obviously, because this is a healing activity. You may need some containers. So for that, you may need a therapist there to help you and contain the situation. But for some people that have enough awareness, it's possible to do it on your own. Okay? Some of you have enough tools, exercises for forgiveness that you can use. There's plenty of them. Just choose the one that resonates, the one that is easiest for you. And then every time you do a person, at the end, thank them as well for the lesson, whatever it was. Finish that one and you take another. I mean, it's important as well. This is what I do. When I take every person that I want to work with, I check first my solar plexus, because in a way is like a scanning chakra, at least for me. When I enter a place, if the place is not okay, my solar plexus immediately jumps out. But it could be another center that actually is uncomfortable or it's okay. So check when you have this person in front of you to work with, in this kind of imaginative place, how do you feel? Is only your solar plexus, or is your heart, your second chakra, your first? Which one? Or maybe you couldn't speak. Maybe it's your throat chakra that it's not working at that moment. So ask yourself the questions. Did I, at that moment, in that situation, gave my power away because I compared myself? Or I dislike certain things? What was the detonator of what happened? Because usually when we give our power away, is because we had either the person there and we felt, oh, I have no power, so I give it freely to that person. And there's always a lesson with that. Sometimes not a happy one at the moment when you go through that, but it's a lesson. So the card of praying is actually a praying moment that you ask the Divine Feminine to help you finish up this month, which has been quite a journey of rebirth, of closing cycles, and entering a month, which is May. In pagan culture, it's a time of Aphrodite, of Venus, of blossoming, blooming. Even in Christian religion, May is associated with the Virgin, with Maria. I still remember when I was a child that they made us go to church and put flowers next to the Virgin. It was actually nice because it is related to pagan traditions, because the church, the only thing they did is that, how can we get people to go to church? Well, we convince them that what they used to do in their other religions, they can do it with this one. So they mixed up lots of things from one into the other to convince people to go into the church. So it's actually quite interesting when you see the background of why some rituals overlap one the other. So there you go. So the card, which I cannot actually put in this channel, in my Spanish channel, I have a community, so I can post the cards so you can work with them. These cards are healing cards. So when you use it and you print it and you put it under the cushion, they will work with you. So this week is an interesting week to actually work with that. So do the list and let me know how it goes. Okay? Big kiss. And I see that my voice today, I need to finish because here's 9 o'clock and I've been talking all day. So have a fantastic week and I'll see you next week, next Monday. And don't forget, Saturday is new moon. So manifestation day. See you.